The rundown, 12/13. That's December 13th, 2021. Hooters is bringing you the rundown today. Hooters is your go-to spot for killer wings and ice-cold beer. But football season means that all the big games are on all the big screens, and it's the only place that you can get the world-famous Hooters girls. They love football just as much as you, and they're better looking than your friends. That is a stone-cold fact. Hooters has game day specials to keep you hydrated and filled with your Hooters favorites all season long. And if you can't make it to Hooters to watch the game, you can still get your Hooters fix at home and save $10 with code BARSTOOL when you order online. Visit Hooters.com/Barstool to use the code BARSTOOL for $10 off your $50 plus orders. Come on by, Casey. Come on by.
Yeah,
that's fine. You can walk by. No, you don't have to dance behind
Should have got some camera time today.
Yeah,
Should have went this way.
Come by.
Should have went this way. No. Yeah, but everybody respects you.
It's the rundown.
Top tier.
We've got Rico. We have Rough and Rowdy champ.
Undefeated.
Jersey Jerry in the building. He's got his victory cookies, 1-0.
1-0.
We'll definitely get to that all in a second, but let's get into a little bit of a rundown. This is my first time hosting, so just bear with me a little bit. Yeah, just stick with me a little bit. I might suck, but you know what I mean? Just bear with me a little bit.
Definitely better start than Brandon.
You think so?
I would say, yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, he usually does like politics and like ranking office employees.
Or he'll say mean stuff to people.
Yeah, this is a better start.
About.
This is a
We're
better
gonna have
start.
a nice,
He'll
pleasant
say
rundown.
he tries.
This is going to be overwhelmingly positive, this rundown.
Negative
Tom
guy.
Brady breaks and holds the NFL record, the completion record at 44 years old. He also had his 700th touchdown. Salute to Tom Brady. Is he about to win an MVP this year, fellas?
He might.
He probably will, yeah.
Probably will.
It's weird. It's famous last words, but like, I'm not buying the Bucs as the favorite out of the NFC, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If they win it, I will not be surprised. Don't get me wrong, but
Packers?
Yeah, and I think
Cardinals?
tonight is a flex spot. Arizona is like one of those teams that people haven't seen in a little while at full strength in prime time, where they can be like, oh wow, they got a really good offense. They're good to go. Love their coach. Love the quarterback. Run game's ready to go.
Good defense too, Rico. Good defense.
Yeah, exactly. So I think tonight's a flex it spot in like prime time, and it wouldn't surprise me if Arizona wins like fairly easily tonight.
What is a sexier matchup though in the Super Bowl if it comes down to Bucks against Patriots? Is there anything sexier than that?
Nothing.
It's
Nothing.
sexy.
Nothing.
It's alluring.
Yep.
I don't know if it's
I
going to
can't
happen.
think of anything almost ever.
Yeah, honestly, ever. Like, it has so many implications that I hate the Patriots. I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but I want to see that matchup just for the lure, just to talk about it.
I just went on the record, Rowan, Steelers aren't dead yet. Let's not forget about Pittsburgh.
They're not dead yet.
They're not dead yet. They're not dead yet.
Eagles aren't dead yet.
Eagles,
I mean,
no.
there's a
No,
lot of
they're
teams.
fucking still
Eagles
in it,
are
yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
The Eagles are alive. I don't know if they're going to win the NFC or the NFC East, rather. I think the Cowboys probably have it locked up after their win, and they're getting a little bit more healthy on offense. But it's all wide open. It feels very wide open.
That's actually a good like hypothetical. So if Brady and Rodgers met in their primes, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, like is that the highest rate? Like,
That's
or
sexy
if the
too.
Now, because everyone hates the Patriots and everyone kind of hates the Cowboys, even though they're America's team, if the Cowboys made a run, like would that have been the Patriots a major Super Bowl? Like what would have?
There's something to Cowboys-Patriots, and there's definitely something to Packers-Patriots,
Yes.
seeing those two quarterbacks. I mean, Rodgers, you have to think that he's gunning for his. You think if he wins one, he's done? You think he just rides off into the sunset? You think he retires?
No, not yet.
Because he's coming to...
Because it's already. I've said this multiple times.
It is a perfect spot for him
It's
to go.
already
It
written.
really
I've
is.
heard through multiple sources in Pittsburgh. Rodgers is already ready to sign the deal. Steelers have the most cap space in 2022. Right? Yeah, Rodgers.
What's
is
a
going
better
to
spot, him with Pittsburgh or Russell Wilson with the Giants?
Ooh, that's.
I
good.
know the Giants
That's
fans are
good.
like positive that Russell Wilson's coming. They all
so
know.
I floated that to Marty. I'm like, because Danny Jones, I think you're in a weird spot where it's like, I don't know. You know what he is, but like, I don't think first round picks is worth Russell Wilson, but it's definitely something I would take a look at. Like,
And both of their picks could be top 10 picks this year.
Without a
Like, those
doubt,
are going to
yeah.
be two really good picks. That's about as good of a package as Seattle's going to get for Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Look at us, a little football talk. Like,
Yeah.
we're just here to
This is
have
so
a genuine
smooth today.
conversation.
I think
Like,
it's
this
the
isn't
host.
no shtick. We're just
Yeah.
talking about football. A couple
Yeah.
guys just posted up in comfortable chairs talking
Yep.
about football.
Monday.
Yep.
Rex Ryan, football guy, got caught talking about toes. You think that was a little
Again?
bit contrived? He was like, he did it on purpose. He was talking about being the toe expert for Aaron Rodgers, and they kind of did it as a
100%,
joke.
100%.
He's just kind of, he's poking fun at himself a little bit. Funny, I guess. You know
How
what I mean?
crazy was it? You remember it's a long time ago, when they suspended, was it Welker? For the first quarter or first half or a couple of drives when he just made like 15 toe references against that game against the Jets.
Wait, they suspended him for it?
Belichick, like, team in-house suspension. Yeah, he was like, we're all just foot soldiers and toe. And, like, put some of those clips in that if you can.
He is who he is, and he does a great job of making sure everybody's on the same page and everybody's putting their best foot forward. You can't just stick your toe in the water, especially, you got your foot up in the air. You want to go out there and just put your best foot forward. He's got great feet. He has good feet. He's another guy who has great feet. You want to make sure that, you're putting your best foot forward out there. Let's go out there and being good little foot soldiers. You definitely have to be on your toes and make sure that you're
It was
ready.
so ridiculous that Belichick, like, suspended him. They ended up losing the game.
Yeah, for cracking
They lost
jokes.
the game.
It probably would have been helpful to
To the
have him
media.
out there.
Yeah, it was wild.
You got to be able to crack a couple jokes, though. But Jersey, as our resident toe guy,
Foot guy.
Yeah, foot guy.
You're a foot-
Podiatrist.
That's foot fetish, yeah.
He's a podiatrist. No fetish shaming here. Like,
No.
we're not going to give you a hard time
Yeah.
for having a fetish about some feet.
Nope.
Do you think that it's something that should be joked about, or do you think that fetishes kind of should be taken seriously? Because you joke about a fetish, it'll wind up becoming real. Your brain can't tell the difference.
Exactly. No, I don't think it's something that should be joked about. I think it's something that should be taken seriously. You're seeing 2022 Casey, possibly in 2022 Feet the Streets. She's one of the competitors probably this year.
It was funny because she left as soon as we started talking about feet.
Yeah,
You think that
she
she's
did.
trying to get out of Feet the Streets?
I don't think she wants nobody to know that she might compete.
Oh, so are people going to be anonymous, or are you going to be like Casey Smith, one seed?
Last year, for the inaugural, we did. There she is.
We're talking about
Casey-
feet the streets.
Yeah, Feet the Streets. We're talking about Feet the Streets, and I want on the record that you could be interested in competing.
Well, it depends on how much the prize is. You can't give away free feet pics.
That's
true,
true.
it's
It
true.
has to be worth
No
something
free
at the end of the day.
It's true. It's true.
What if you were anonymous or something?
What about,
like
yeah?
that?
What about if you were
No
anonymous?
free feet pics.
No free. Nothing for free.
So get the prize right. Get a sponsor or something like that. Why can't we get a sponsor?
Have you done a scouting report? Have you seen him?
Who?
No, I
Casey?
won't
No,
show
no,
him
he
until
won't.
I know
Yeah,
what
she
it is.
won't.
Okay.
She won't
We were
show.
at the gambling cave and he asked to see him. I
Right.
said, no, I need to know what the prize is.
Yeah.
No free feet.
Yeah, no free.
Because
fees.
why are they going to buy the cow if they can get the milk for free?
Exactly.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
good
That you
point.
can't just be giving away free feet pics.
I mean,
I
when
think
I,
it's a great idea, Jerry. I just don't know if I'm going to be involved.
I mean, when I did the inaugural.
But Casey, on the flip side, if he sees him and you're a bona fide one seed,
What if I'm not? Then our relationship is not
okay.
the same.
But I'm just saying, if it's like paying to see Arch Manning, like then if he knows the competition,
Exactly.
and he doesn't have to say who's or who's, but people are going to see that prospect.
That's true.
It's a good
Let me know
point.
what the prize is.
I think it's a
will,
win-win
I
for
will.
both.
Keep on pitching. You just have to keep
Yeah.
on
So
pitching.
last
her.
year, obviously I wasn't with Barstool. I was on my own, and I did a $250 Amazon gift card with
That's nice.
with
Mani
a free
Pedi.
Mani Pedi to go with
That's
it.
the best part.
And I'll tell you what, I could have had about 30 to 40 girls. I only did 16. I broke them down by regions and where they lived and stuff like that. But I thought it was a very
$250 out of pocket,
yeah. I took it out of my pocket,
and now you have rough and rowdy. money.
and now the prize could be
Might be a
10.
week in Tahoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could get a corporate sponsor. I mean, a corporate sponsor might make a lot of sense.
Yes.
I need to be in that pitch meeting.
Yeah, why not? Let Rico get
Dr.
in.
Scholl.
Let
No, I
Rico
don't. I have
pitch for
no.
you.
I have no pitch.
No, let him
I
pitch
just
for
need
you.
to hear
Put him on
Jerry
the
be
board.
like, Dr. Scholes, you should be involved.
Yeah.
Or put him on the selection committee. You know what I
could do
mean? When
that.
it's time, when
I
it's
could do
selection Sunday, and you're getting the
do it.
16 together, the
could do it.
64. Bryce
Oh
Young.
man.
Bryce Young won the Heisman. I'm tired of seeing quarterbacks win the Heisman. It was nice last year seeing Devontae win one. Do you
Yep.
think he's just getting it because he's Alabama's quarterback, or do you think
Yeah,
that
it's the
like?
most uneventful Heisman.
Yeah, it was just so
Definitely.
boring. Like it's not worthwhile really. I guess it wasn't even fireworks though when like they're Aiden Hutchinson's talking about the offensive line of Ohio State and Desmond Howard.
That
It was
was-
just kind of boring.
I think that was a prick. Like they knew what they were doing, and obviously you need to get some kind of like page view to it. But like Ev said too, like what is Stroud supposed to do in that situation where they're shitting on his guys? He's not mic'd up, and if he says something, they're like, oh, he's arrogant. Like that's a tough spot.
I
They're
would've
like
liked-
kind of making fun of him. Also, it's his biggest night. His family's there. He's a Heisman. He's in. Like
he doesn't even have a mic on.
right.
him.
It's tough. It's a
Yeah, he got
They knew
put
what
in a
they were
bad
doing. It's a
spot
tough
right
spot.
there. He definitely got put in a bad spot, but it was almost like they wanted a representative from like the best teams in the country rather than just having an extra little cookie, Jared.
Yeah, I can't stop.
Fuel up,
Can't
dude.
stop.
They're like little pecan pies.
Shout out to Content Kim and Alex Bennett delivering me some post-fight cookies. Excellent. Like I said, 9.7 every year. Fans send me these cookies.
What's the name of them?
Nut cups.
Nut cups.
These are one
I
of the
feel
best
like
ones
that
I've
you
had.
could get a better name for the cookie. A nut cup kind of sounds a little perverse.
Well, look, the dough is like a cup, and then you got the nuts inside.
But it's like Pee-wee pecan pies or something like that, like the PPP. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sounds good.
That
Something
sounds
like
good
that
too.
could be good. I don't know. I'm just
Works.
floating things up. Nut cup just
Can't
sounds
stop.
like you're gonna get a testicle in a
That's
fucking
right.
Reese's
Can't
cup
stop.
or something
That's
like
cups.
that.
good. Wow.
Second half of the rundown brought to you by SimpliSafe. If you ever wanted to make your home feel safer, there is no better time than right now. This week, our friends at SimpliSafe are giving Rundown listeners early access to their holiday deals, 40% off their award-winning home security. We love SimpliSafe because it has everything you need to make your home safe. Indoor and outdoor cameras, comprehensive sensors, all monitored around the clock by trained professionals who send help the instant that you need it. SimpliSafe was even named the best home security system of 2021 by U.S. News and World Report. You can easily customize the system for your home in minutes and can even get a full custom recommendation from SimpliSafe. These are SimpliSafe's biggest discounts of the year. You can get a complete home security system starting at just over $100. There's no long-term contracts or commitments. It is really an easy way to start feeling more peace of mind. SimpliSafe is everybody's favorite home security company, and I'm no exception. Setting up technology is normally a huge hassle, but with SimpliSafe, I have my system up and running in absolutely no time. I got one over to my dad. My dad's a SimpliSafe member right now, and I sleep better and he sleeps better every night knowing that our families are protected day and night with SimpliSafe camera and a built-in spotlight with night vision. Take advantage of SimpliSafe's holiday deals and get 40% off your new home security system by visiting SimpliSafe.com/rundown. That's SimpliSafe, SimpliSafe.com/rundown for 40% off your entire system. Brian Kelly can't stop being in the news ever since
Did you
he's
see
been
this video?
hired at LSU. Just a
Terrible.
tough-looking video, and I don't understand why he feels like he has to do so much with these recruits. Like, why does he feel like he has to use a Southern accent or dance? Like,
Do the butt funnel. This is a John Taffa butt funnel.
yeah, he is getting, but he's going butt to butt with a recruit. You can't be happy
Yeah.
about this. 5-star quarterback out there, and it's
bad.
You can't be that prideful if he's dancing like that. I don't know if he was trying to gritty or if he's just doing like a little bit of a dance. People were like you for winning. Like, you don't have to pretend to be like.
Yeah, he's reinventing himself.
And I don't like it.
No,
it's like
it's
when
so
Greg
inauthentic,
Williams went
yeah.
beard and like dark hair. It's like, you don't need to reinvent yourself as like a Louisiana guy.
No.
You're already a winning coach at multiple levels. What is he doing here?
What's weird too is that they replaced a guy who won a national championship.
Yeah.
So like,
And who is naturally
hate
this
him or
guy.
love him, yeah. I mean, hate him or love him, like Coach O won. Now, was that like over his tenure? Was that probably the outlier of a championship? Did everything go right? Did he find all the breaks? Yeah, 100%. But he still got a fucking ring.
Yeah, he
You know,
wound up
like,
having a nice stable.
This guy's been close, but bro, you focus on delivering rather than this shit.
And they will like if he's bringing 12 win seasons.
Oh, of course.
Like, that will be nice, but without a championship, it'll still be falling short of what Coach O
Oh,
did.
yeah.
But you're
Oh, yeah.
only setting yourself up for this too. Like, as soon as it goes sour, there's a first hiccup. People are like, oh, he's a weirdo. He's butt grinding
Yeah.
on dudes, and he's faking Southern. Like, so you're only giving him more ammo to get back at you.
And I also think it's a rule that I've heard with dancing, like, dance small. Like, I feel like it's way more, like, you have a higher chance of success dancing if you're just doing a little something than if you're trying to do some big
Too much,
move
doing
that
too
you've
much.
never done
Yeah.
before. At least get a little practice in the mirror. You could tell he's never even done what he's doing before. It comes off looking bad. Another thing that came off looking bad, Ravens against the Browns in the parking lot, Oklahoma drill. I don't know if you fellas have watched this.
No.
Let's get a film breakdown of this. First off, he's chopping the feet, but that's just a full-on pancake. The Ravens
Well, so the Browns guy fires off the ball.
and the Ravens guy isn't even set.
I was wondering if it was a fair thing or they decided we're going to go on the Browns thing. Like the Browns guy has such a head start.
Yep.
I see it there.
But the
He's just
Ravens
hands
guys,
still on
he
the
explodes.
ground.
I was going to side with the Ravens guy for a second. He didn't get a fair shake.
look on the-
but he
on
just
the-
gets blown.
I think it's a Ravens guy saying go, and it's like he didn't even
Yeah.
set. The Browns guy's kind of driving
Nah.
his feet. You could
You
see
know what
that
it
there's
is?
no base.
What do you see the problem with the Ravens guy? See if you pick it up too, Rowan.
Let me see.
He got upright too fast.
Well, I have a bigger problem.
Okay, what do you got?
Look at the legs, very far.
Wide stance.
wide
That's
set?
a very wide
Oh,
stance.
he's not under his own hips and
Yep.
shoulders.
No,
Very
it's
wide
like
legs.
anything. Ask Jerry. I mean, like you have to be. Same thing. Triple threat position. Like you don't go like this in basketball. They say pretty much anything in sports is of that position. Look at a baseball. You feel the ground ball, you're like this, right? Legs shoulder width apart.
Yeah.
Boxing, you're like this. Shooting a jumper, you're like this. Like it's every throwing a football, you're like that. Like look at how much I move my feet to do all those things.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no one, unless you're Jeff Bagwell, you're not really getting that wide of a stance. You know what I mean? For
heard
the
that
most
name
part, you're not
10
not
years.
widening it up that
Yeah,
much.
you haven't been around that long. But
Crazy.
We have this video
You
of
really
Connor
didn't-
Williams.
I know who he is.
yeah,
Bagwell?
he's not getting the.
But I'm saying I haven't heard his name thrown around in a long time.
All right,
Oh,
hasn't
dude,
been
he's-
that long
he's
around
back, dude. Bagwell's back in a
Why you
big
don't like
way.
Bagwell?
No.
He's just known
Tell
for
me,
his
come on, tell
stance.
me.
He's known for his stance. He's
He's
got a
a-
wide stance.
He's a bad guy? Tell me.
No, he's
No.
he's a good guy.
It's just I know that you're not faking this, and that's what makes it.
he gets
funnier.
They could duplicate his stance. It's pretty easy to duplicate. Like, could you do Jeff Bagwell's stance right now?
Yes.
What would it look like?
I think you both set me up.
What
I really
would this
do.
one- what would his stance
If I was
both
doing
set
a
me
Jeff
up.
Bagwell stance, it'd be something like this.
Yeah, nice and wide like that.
Like that.
Yeah, show the square up to the camera. Oh yeah, a little wide. It's even wider though.
You think
A
so?
little bit.
Rico, try to do
Yeah.
Jeff Bagwell. No, try to do Jeff Bagwell.
I can't do it.
He can't do it. He
can't do
He
it.
doesn't know how. He doesn't remember. Frank's
got it.
There you go, Frank.
Frank's got it a little bit. Wait, that reminds me of something else. The way Frank's doing it. Connor Williams stole America's heart. Fisher, where's
St.
Fisher?
John. Okay, so St. John Fisher is way north upstate. Shout out, my boy Antonio went to St. John Fisher
Yeah.
up there, so that's how I know who they are.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Was Antonio a
Legend.
big man? Because this guy
Legend.
redefines what it is to be a big man. He's a big man who's a big man.
Yep.
But his game is like kind of silky smooth.
7
He's
foot,
like kind of
360.
Passer.
from distance, 7 foot 360. Connor Williams. Dave said that he's already in talks with him to try to see what we can get going on with him.
I think
but he's a
KFC was
freshman.
too.
He's a freshman.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's going to be somebody that people absolutely fall in love with. And his highlight package is like touch passes. Like he kind of keeps the ball. He never drops the ball down
That's
low.
good fundamentals.
And has a very silky smooth shot. Like he could just kind of let it go from the top of the key. I can't think of anybody since Sim Bulhar that's captured the fucking hearts and minds of college basketball fans like our guy Connor Williams. Can you think of anybody
Not
else that's
like
been
this.
like a basketball player that people fell in love with right away? Like who else? I'm trying to think if there was anybody even in the tournament last year that people. I guess the guy from Ohio, the dude from Ohio. But if I'm not even remembering his name,
Abe Smith, or I always say his name wrong. Kid from Oral Roberts.
yeah, he
shooter,
was just
the
lighting
bucket.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was people. He
Ace
was
Smith,
kind of like a
whatever
flash
his
in the
name was.
pan. Like, yeah, he had the wild
Oh, the kid
hair.
Mayer from Baylor. Yeah, with the mullet.
But this is
Pitts
a guy.
Noggle years back. but like-
Pittsnoggles, he's like the archetype, or
Yeah.
the dudes from northern Iowa. Those guys,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Farouk Manesh.
Farouk
When
Manesh.
Farouk Manesh, all those dudes kind of caught the country by storm. But
You
this
see when he
guy's just-
fell, his ass was hanging out?
No, I didn't see that.
Who's ass? This guy's?
This kid, a little bit. I mean, like,
I mean, it's
quick
tough.
recovery time. He gets up, keeps the ball, he hits the guy for an assist. And it's right away, he walked off. He was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to. They need to custom make a unit size basketball short for a guy like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
Like, he might
Division
not-
3. They got paid for this game.
Did they?
Well, I would imagine. Or it's just one of those that, like, they get to play on it, so whatever.
They should get paid for the game. They definitely should. Kanye West, I don't know if you guys have a dog in this fight. Kanye West out here begging for Kim to come back to him. Is it time Kanye lets... it was also a little Kanye Drake. Should he just let Kim go? And whose side are you guys on? Are you more Kanye guys or Drake guys?
I'm Kanye guy.
Kanye guy?
Yeah.
Wait, what does Drake have to do with it?
So him and Drake were in a beef, but then they said, you know what, we're going to put down the swords and we're gonna have a little concert. We're gonna do a little something to benefit. I think Larry Hoover. They're trying to free Larry Hoover or something like
vacuum
that.
guy?
Yeah, and they're like, it sucks what happened to Larry Hoover. We need to get him out. We need to get him. And so they had a concert to free the vacuum guy, the Dirt Devil himself, and see if they could get him
Who
back.
is Larry Hoover? 'Cause now I'm
Larry
gonna sound like
Hoover.
an asshole.
Larry Hoover was, I think he was like a Detroit guy, maybe a drug dealer or something like that. Famous.
Yeah, well, Rick Ross, famous words.
They call
I
me
think
Big
I'm
Meech.
Larry Hoover.
Right.
That
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Okay.
Whipping work.
And when he
Hallelujah.
just got locked
Yeah.
up?
He got locked up a while ago, but they've been pushing for him to
All
be his sentence to be communicated
okay.
for the
6
things that he
life
did for the city. After
I thought I was gonna get canceled. All right.
No, 97. It's 97.
I
this
wanted
guy
to make
got
sure it
locked
wasn't
up.
like a youth currently. All right.
No. He's been around for a while, but they're
Invented
trying
the
to get him
vacuum.
out.
His grandfather
Yeah,
invented the
exactly.
vacuum.
He's famous for what he did for house cleaning everywhere, the Dirt Devil. But
Larry Hoover. Yeah.
did you pick a side, Kanye or Drake?
All right.
for you,
Yeah.
though?
So I hate Drake.
Do you?
But Kanye's a crazy person. But I guess
Why? Because
I-
he flip flops teams too much.
Drake.
Yeah.
I just think he got hot real quick, like doing the same thing Ja Rule did, where featuring girls in his raps, and he postponed the show in Philly, made something up about the lights to add more tickets. I'm never been a Drake guy, really. And then he's like hitting on, who was the girl? Skylar Diggins? Or,
Was he? Oh yeah.
when she's
from
married.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's
It's confirmed that he had sexual relations with Kim Kardashian.
Is that what they confirmed?
Yeah.
And then
Drake
the guy
did?
I confirm. I know what happened.
behind the scenes.
Yep.
is she still with Pete?
Yeah.
Pete was
Because
just with
Miley was
Miley.
just with Pete.
And they
hanging
just
out
got
on the
matching
rock.
tattoos.
Yeah.
And they were what show? They were on a show together. They were like very. They had a little chemistry going on.
Pete's good people. I got certain people directly in Pete's circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Saw him
saw-
perform when he was 15
Really.
at a bar on Staten Island
Stand up.
for a benefit. Like he was friends with the family. They lost their cousin. He benefited. I'm pretty sure, like probably on the arm.
That's crazy that
Yeah.
he was in the game at 15.
He's definitely trying. Yeah, I mean,
Salute to him for getting in the game.
And it was
early.
kind of the same thing, that like delivery, nasally delivery, dick jokes. Like it's the
You think
same
he's too much? He's becoming too much of a hot guy to be funny, though. You know what I mean? You think you can cross that threshold of being a funny guy, you turn into a hot guy, and then it's not funny anymore, or you think he's still funny?
I agree with that.
If he gets too hot, if he's just being too hot all the time, I feel like it could be tough. Which is like he could be a model. You know what I mean? He could just become a model and be tattooed and skinny for the rest
Do
of
we
his
think
life.
he's that hot? I mean, that's a female question.
It's a
but
female question. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
there's-
You know what I
There's some
mean?
girls in the office who said, yeah, he's hot. Like,
Yeah,
oh, he's hot.
The
definitely
ladies
hot.
love him.
Not a lot of people here today. It's very empty.
Yeah, what's going on? Today?
Yeah, the attendance reports will affect that.
Yeah, that people aren't punching the card. Post show, Barstool Chicago was dancing with the Joffrey Ballet, doing the
Wait,
Nutcracker
wait.
dance.
Again?
Here we got some footage right here.
I've seen this footage before.
This is from last year.
Wow.
Oh, they're bringing it back.
They're pumping it.
That's a good
This is
plie.
an old-time video.
That's a
You
good
haven't
plie
seen
by
this?
Chief. I don't know if I.
Eddie can't do the moves,
He can't do the plie.
so he does pass blocking drills. It's an all-time clip. This is one of my favorite. This is when like these guys. To me, this was the best video I've seen of these guys ever.
He's got a good fourth position. I
Yeah,
mean,
look
this-
at that. You seen that?
You saw his his knees were.
nice.
Wait
He
till
had a
you
nice
try to-
crossover.
Try to find the thing of Eddie doing pass blocking.
If
Nick.
Eddie was going against the Ravens fan, Eddie would be able to
Oh,
anchor.
yeah.
Eddie's got a good anchor. He can anchor for against the pass and against
See
the
if you
run.
can, like fast forward it.
Eddie
It's
can
the same
definitely-
video. I'm telling you, it's the same video. Just
A little jump ahead. Eddie gets into that stance. He comes off the line like Q, like Quentin Nelson.
Chief and Carl like here.
Yeah.
We'll go back a little.
He's
Wait,
running-
no, this is probably it.
He's running
It's
some
right around
gassers.
here. He's doing he's firing off the line. It's great.
Good form from our guy.
Yeah, this guy's like an animal. It's the real. They take it so serious.
It's crazy balance that these guys
It's getting
have.
loose.
See, it was probably
Maybe a second
White Sox
before.
Dave shows up in a full fucking uniform.
Yeah,
like,
he
these
had-
guys.
The guys are athletes out in Chicago. I know that they're athletes. I'm not going to play these guys. I know that they.
It's probably right before that, like him running. Yeah, try it there.
Salute to. Oh, wow. That's a nice jump by Chief. That's a hockey background. You could tell that.
We did at the bar. And I'm sure you guys have worked out, right? 3, 4, second, land, second, land. You're gonna go 1,
Fuck.
2,
1, 2, 3,
Jump
4.
second.
That was sick.
Oh, jeez.
So second is
Very
this
powerful.
position.
Very powerful. I just got up down.
So you know it's tough when I'm just standing in the back and the coach has already given up on me.
Like,
Hey,
you know,
look
look at that get off.
That's like it's the best clip. It's my favorite clip.
Get off by
It's so
Eddie.
great. He's like, I can't fucking do this.
But he exploded off the ball, though.
Yeah.
He looked like Landon Dickerson out
Yeah,
there.
it was good. Good video.
Classic video.
So how
from-
did that
from the
come
fellas.
about?
It was reblogged today by one of the Chicago guys.
Oh, all right. Yeah, good. That's an all-time video.
They should. They should take
get
their
the views
victory
up.
lap. We need-
Look at that. It's
we
only
need
got
more views
4,000.
on
That'll
this.
bump up quick.
Well, whose account is that? Brian Naughton?
I don't know.
Who's
Burner.
Naughton? Maybe that's one of the ballet guys.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But finally,
I think his name was Joffrey.
rough and rowdy this weekend. Jersey Jerry comes home
Champ.
1-0,
1-0.
champion. What'd you think of the fight, Jerry? Did you think it was harder than you expected? Easier? Did the adrenaline take over? Was it about what you expected?
I think it wasn't really what I expected. I expected it to be a lot more like calmer, like the crowd was very intense walkout, very intense in the ring. I'll tell you what, this is definitely never the vape. I'm gonna try to slow that down.
Yeah, it hurt your wind a little bit.
Definitely. Third round.
By the third, you were
nothing,
kind of doubled
nothing.
over
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah.
Not from getting hit, just kind of from the
No,
wind.
just gassed.
Too much, too much vape.
But
maybe.
like I said, there's only one thing I have on my mind right now, and that's either if I can't get Kevin Conley at Rough and Rowdy, then I'm happy retiring undefeated.
Rico came out of the coffin.
Yes.
Was it tough to keep that under wraps? I mean, that's a pretty legit setup, having the entire coffin popping out
Yeah,
like
it got
Undertaker.
kind of. It was supposed to be not revealed till minutes before. It got kind of ruined at like 2, 3 in the afternoon. Somebody in the hallway recognized it. It got back to whoever it got back to, and then kind of exploded. So
The way you popped up, though, that's some good hip flexors and core flexibility to be able to
Right,
pop back up. A lot of people, I've heard that one of the best indicators of how long someone will be able to live, like how long they have left, is how quickly they can get up from being lying down all the way. And I mean, you look like you got some years left in you,
Yeah,
the way you
popped
popped
up.
right back up in there.
It was tough though. Then we had to we didn't know where to. Really know where to put the casket.
Yeah, you have to walk it back down.
Just kind of standing
somebody
around.
was bringing it back. Was it Caleb bringing it
Yeah.
back by himself on his shoulder or
He
something
was
like
dragging
that?
it back down?
I think so.
You should donate that too if a family can't. I mean, I don't know where it is, but should have
How
told the
much are
family.
coffins? Coffins are expensive,
That
right?
one was pretty expensive.
That's a nice looking
for
coffin.
not for put it this way, for that thing was. I thought the bottom was gonna go down.
The patina
So-
on that coffin, that's a nice finish on that coffin.
It was
It's a
nice.
beautiful, smooth
Yeah,
coffin right there.
it was tough. So somebody in need should get that.
Rico, what was it like? $2,000 for a coffin?
Nah, that's probably not even like. I don't even think those are like real ones.
Oh, those are the
Like-
prop coffin.
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
that's an oversized XL. Oh,
yeah,
these are
like
the nice
wood.
12
Yeah,
gauge.
what are
Oh,
those going
nice.
for?
They're still about $1,300.
That's it.
That's nice then. I thought a coffin would be like
Yeah, well,
5,000
Comparative.
to.
Yeah, right. So this
is
website, like,
discount coffins.
yeah, it's like.
Hopefully they're not skimping on
Chinese
the
website,
coffins.
probably.
But Rico, what was it like being at your first Rough and Rowdy? What was the spectacle like?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's a weird venue. It's definitely electric, but the fans are kind of like just coming down there. It's almost like nobody's. I know
no
people
one's
are in the
checking to
seats,
keep
but
people in
nobody's
the
really
seats.
in the seats. Yeah, it's
It's like the Palestra. Everybody kind of gets their own seat. When you
Yeah.
sit down, you just take whatever
pretty
seat.
much. Yeah,
that you
a lot
wanna
of people
take.
around. Like it was crazy.
I
Private
think
jet
the
home.
highlight for me over the weekend
Yeah.
wasn't even the win and the belt that I got. I think it was my first experience at Olive Garden, and the salad was unbelievable.
Was it that good?
One of the best
Caesar?
salads I've ever had. No, just a regular house salad.
House salad.
Yeah, what was
And-
so good about it? Fresh greens?
Yeah, but no, the best part is they got this cheese. I think it's Romano or something like
Oh,
that.
Pecorino Romano.
Yeah. So
very nice.
the job for the girls who are, when they come out with the salad, they're like, tell me when to stop. And if you don't tell them to stop, they'll keep going.
They'll just pile it on.
So we didn't tell me, Marty, and Aria. We were just, come on, keep going, keep going.
Just
And
a
it was,
pile.
so good.
Really?
The salad was great.
Nobody was in the place.
No, it was dead. We were the only people there.
Just a typical scumbag. Like, says nice, sit down, beautiful atmosphere. This place is dead as can be. This is the bottom of the barrel. We're talking about Olive Garden. That's a nice Italian restaurant to Marty, I guess.
Unlimited breadsticks.
I can't have the bread. Can I have that?
Can keep coming out no matter what.
For you.
Yeah.
For you, not me. I can't have that.
This is a good
Can't have
establishment.
that.
You know it's a good
No, it
establishment.
ain't. I ain't never been to an Olive Garden. I'll be honest with you. My mom told me never go, ever.
Look at the atmosphere. Feel like you're in Italy.
This is Italy, Marty. This is Italy. This place is there's not a soul in here. This is sickening. You know, I thought Marty came through, but he didn't once again. But it's my life.
You carbo load unlimited breadsticks?
Yeah, I had one breadstick.
And that's
to be honest.
that's par for the
It
course.
was good. It was good.
A little energy, and then Rico, you got to fly back on the plane. How was it? Little bumpy.
Second time, yeah.
Second time. Oh, you've been on the plane.
Only once, yeah. No,
But
it's
this
not a
time was
weekly
a- it was-
occurrence. It was a blessing.
The
Thank
chop,
you, Dave.
though.
Yeah.
There was a little
Little chop?
Yeah, they wanted to shake us up a
Little
bit,
chop.
make us feel alive.
Yeah, it's good. I had one of the, you guys in the back. It seemed like convos were going. Everybody pumped about SantaCon.
Yeah, we were fired up about
Yeah,
SantaCon.
I like chopping it up, moving back and forth.
Well, yeah, exactly. Have a little drink, you know what I mean? Have a Budweiser or something like
it was
that.
nice.
Or
It was
something
nice.
like that. It was a beautiful day.
Good trip.
And a beautiful win for Jersey Jerry.
Yep.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
1-0 at Rough and Rowdy. That's it for the rundown. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.